less just in this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And today's starter, Nestor Cortez Jr. What do you have on him, Chris?
Allowed 10 hits in his last start, and I know they're concerned about his mechanics. Maybe he's giving something away to the other side. Made some adjustments in between starts. Look for him to have a good one today.
Ready to go? And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
1-0 to Freddie Freeman. That one finds the zone, so we're off and running in game 3. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Left-hand hitter waits. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
So digging in, Matt McClain.
That's one.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Ripped to short. On to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's Mookie Betts. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Straighten him up a little bit. 2 outs, base is empty. Missed with a changeup. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Dodgers down in order. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. This is the World Series on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. And on the hill today, Bobby Miller. How about a report on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. And a pitch. Miller, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
stays alive. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Alex Verdugo.
Here, what?
In the dirt, blocked.
No balls, 1 strike.
Nice job behind the plate there. Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Freeman over to second, on to first in time. Double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there they made it look pretty easy.
And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Breaking ball inside. That's a ball. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball right side. And that chance handled. Fires to first on the run. That's out number 3. Scoreless after 1. Back in the Bronx, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Out to short, Volpe. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. Hunter Renfroe at the plate.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And he hits the ground ball right side. Throws to first. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. And now it's Juan Soto. I wouldn't get too puffed up about that postseason extra base hit thing, Singy. The all-time leader with 4 is Ken Holtzman, a pitcher, and one of his hits was a homer.
Yeah, Boog, I'm sure he was a position player, though, before he started pitching.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Outman makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
One out, runner at second. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. And a foul ball. The Yankees with a chance to score first here in game 3. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that is that. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors, and one man left. We head on down here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. There's a swing and a drive. Judge raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Max Muncy, batting with one down, takes a strike. Muncy, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Outside low, and a count even 1-1. And
that's
another ball.
2-1.
One out, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. Inside
That's
ball four.
Take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
One gone, runner at first. Will Smith, the next to hit. That's in there. 0-1. Muncy, the base runner at first with one out. That one drilled left field. Verdugo going back. Gone. He circles the bases, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And there's a curve through for a strike.
0-1.
2 runs across in the inning here in Game 3 of the World Series. That's towards center. Judge in and to his right. Corrals it. That's out number 2. And next for L.A., Matt McClain. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now back in New York. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And here it comes.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And that one fouled off. Righty to the plate. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. It's 2-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And up next for New York, Kevin Smith. First pitch,
that missed. That's
just
a ball.
Misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
The Yanks trailing by a run here in the last half of the third. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1-1.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Smith makes the grab, and there's one away. Gleyber Torres up to hit. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Right-hander kick steals. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it. There's 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1. Two outs. And there's a foul ball. Lifted in the air down the left side. Playable Betts makes the grab, and there's one away. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And the home team down a run. World Series Game 3. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And
That's
ball 1.
Really good take,
1 and
especially
2.
2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And it's fouled away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Bases empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Next
Ball.
offering misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. On his way over, puts it away for the out. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's Orlando Arcia. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 1 so far.
Yeehaw!
Splits the plate. It's 0-1. And it's second. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Yankees. And we're back. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Miller back to work. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
It's 0-1.
Not
1-1.
close with that one. 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Just a really
1-2
nice
is the
slider
count.
down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The pitch. Ripped to third. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Juan Soto now 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Foul ball there. The Dodgers up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
On the ground. Bats up with it. The throw to first. They get the out on Soto. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Doubled in his first AB. Bounced up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play, and that ends the inning.
New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. The pitch. Line drive, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Nobody out, runner at first. And now the lefty going to count 1-2. Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away here in the fifth.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive. Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
That's outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Verdugo makes the play. Out number 2. So the lineup flips over. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. They get the force, and the inning is over. One left for L.A. as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back now in the Bronx, bottom of the inning, and here is Anthony Rizzo. And he deals. Fouled off. He was late. Now the 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Back foot slider struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And that's off
inside ball.
The inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Freeman drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Austin Wells digs in now. He's already homered in this game. That one drifts inside.
That's the ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This is going to be a treat to watch.
That one ripped. That's back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Kevin Smith. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Renfroe ranging back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Hit one left. Back at Yankee Stadium. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Here comes the 0-1. Out front and foul to the left side. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Up the middle, Volpe. Slings to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. And now it's Mookie Betts. Right through there for a strike. Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches, 180 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Ball.
The shortstop takes the ball and a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swung on, belted. Verdugo running hard. Verdugo grabs it on the run. Orlando Arcia steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's a strike.
0-1.
And that's in there at the knees.
No ball. 2 strikes. No, that's low.
Downstairs. Hit down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 1 hit is all they get. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. The wind and the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And out number 1 on the grab.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now, Alex Verdugo. In the air out to center. Outman under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Two down, nobody on. Judge comes up empty there.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Struck him out looking. Yanks held in check, and they trail it here 2-1. Back for more from the Bronx. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. That one ripped, but foul. Here's the 0-1. On the ground, right side. Torres gets it to first. One up, one down. And now the center fielder, James Outman. That's off the mark. 1-0. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now it's Max Muncy. Got to be careful with a slugger like this. Victor Gonzalez, the new pitcher, the lefty from Mexico.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score.
Runner on the go.
2-0.
Misses. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Yankees 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Juan Soto. The right-hander back to work. That one misses. Ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jorge Lopez looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia, the lefty, warming up as well. And a curve misses outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next
Full
offering
count.
is down low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Center field. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's one away. So now the DH spot. Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No ball.
I really like how
strike.
he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Close
That miss,
one
that's the
doesn't
ball.
get the call. And the count is 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. Pops
Over the
the
fence,
wall,
that's a
and
ground
an
rule double.
automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base.
JP Fireisen gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So the tying run at second. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Righty delivers. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. Steps on
Got it.
first for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. And fouled off. Out towards right center field. That's back. Go! And they add a couple more. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 3. Just
That
off
missed,
the
that's a ball.
inside corner. Now 1-2.
And
1-2.
that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That's ripped. Base hit. And that extends the inning. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And here is Kevin Smith. And that one is lifted in the air. Outman on the move. Drops into the glove. And that ends the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 3-2 ball game. And a pitch. Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Kicks and deals. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And he grabs it, foul. Here's a 1-2. Base hit into right center. Dives, but it's off his glove. Around first, digging for two.
He's in there.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. Tag, save.
No, he's in.
He's into third on the wild pitch. The tying run is 90 feet away.
Ball.
Just missed.
In the infield at the
2 balls,
corners,
no
don't be
strikes.
surprised to see them come home first
Alright.
and prevent that run from scoring.
2-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Matt McClain waits on deck. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss.
No ball.
Go back to the dugout shaking your head.
That's
Ball.
down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Got him swinging.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Ripped into center, base hit. In comes the runner from third. Back even. It's 3-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. On the ground right side, they take the force out, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. We're tied. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joe Jimenez. So the batting order turns over. Here is Gleyber Torres. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball left side. And the righty deals. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And in one hops the wall. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. A lot riding on the...
Hard hit, base hit. Torres rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. It's 4-3.
Comes through with the RBI. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
No outs. Runner at first. And next for New York, Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Right-handed reliever. Lined, and that's a base hit. Verdugo around second. Throw into third. The tag
Right there.
out.
He's out.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI. All set to start the 9th in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Orlando Arcia. And there's the strike. That's ripped into the outfield. Dives, and it gets by. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Smash down the left field line. Oh, nice lunging grab. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third. To the plate. Safe. And we are tied. So up next, James Outman. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throws to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1-1.
Left-hand batter waits.
That's the ball.
This is outside. And the count is 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make.
Andrew Chafin enters the game. And
Full
another
count.
ball. Will Smith would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered
Take
already,
your base.
so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here. Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Smith in the box now. Takes strike one. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Your base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Smith whips it across, and that is that. So a 9th inning comeback here, and this game has been flipped on its head. And we are so coming into the game now on defense, number 90. He'll be out in left field. In now is the Yankees DH, Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. In the air, left field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And the postseason success continues for him.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Anthony Volpe. That one down
That's
the
a foul
line,
ball.
and that's just foul. One down, winning run on at first. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. A massive home run. And the Yankees walk it off in Game 3.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.